That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sunday Fun Day, and we are live in the alley with Billy Trzynski and Josh Savali. Let's go, Buffalo! Sunday afternoon, girls, boys, and bills at Downtown Brew. Ballet, prognostications, and various jokes. Your beer, we're so glad you're alive in the alley,
Hello, and welcome to Live in DTB. It's cold outside, and we're not doing this crap. We're old.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have been outside this morning, but it's brightly sunny, and that's great.
There's a little snow.
Little snow.
And it's blowing.
And it's very, very windy, and we are old and cranky and don't need to be any colder.
We don't need that.
No, we don't need none of it.
Nope.
You know who didn't need any of it today either? The Bills and the Steelers.
Yes.
They said, nope, we're playing tomorrow, when it's probably going to be just as bad.
Well,
maybe not as blizzardy.
I heard it's really bad up there right
Yeah.
now.
They were showing videos this morning of the difference in 4 minutes. And it would be like that camera on the stadium. And it would be nice and easy. And then they'd stop that video and then said, okay, here's 4 minutes later. And it was just whoosh.
Yeah.
Just horribly, can't see nothing. And they were going to expect 80,000 people plus how many workers,
Right.
players, Finns, family, Finns, no Finns at this game.
Nope.
No more Finns in the playoffs.
They're all done.
Friends, family, all of that, emergency service workers, no. Dome or no dome, that game wasn't getting played today.
Right.
And I don't want to hear that argument. That's such a poor excuse to argue about anything. Pittsburgh couldn't even get here yesterday. Couldn't get
Whatever.
here today.
Yeah.
They're supposed to fly in this afternoon as soon as the storm lets up, basically.
Right.
As soon as they can get
this evening.
Yes.
Yeah.
As soon as they can get a plane to land in Buffalo, that's when they're flying in. So.
Because they're closed too, right? The airport? I heard all
Oh yeah.
are canceled.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Our good friend Janet is going away on a trip. They drove to Detroit this morning so they could fly out instead of having to worry about Buffalo. Yeah.
Wow.
They left at 7 this morning to fly to Detroit. She did text me, though. They were trying to find out what is Norwegian for where is the closest Bills backers bar.
Is that a joke?
No, she did text me that. Why, do you got one?
No.
What?
Not yet.
Is this a joke? If so, it's a bad one. Do you remember the last time and the only other time Live in the Alley was ever inside the bar?
It was really cold.
Christmas Eve last year. And it was
Okay.
just me and you, and it was the Bears game. And it was likewise conditions.
Worse.
Was it worse?
I think it was colder.
Should we go outside?
No.
Yeah, it was, it was actually like more blustery snowing at the time than it
Yeah.
is now. But it only let up recently. Earlier this morning, it was still pretty nasty out.
Yep.
Last night was
I was there.
outside, plowing.
Yep.
Yeah, the working man.
Well, the plowing man.
The plowing man.
Mr. Plow.
That's the name. That's right. The crummy part is you couldn't have any Bills pregame on today while you were plowing even.
No,
Yeah.
I had the worst. Well, 106.5 got me through.
Got you through? So let's backtrack again, but even more recently than a year ago. How about a week ago?
What happened?
Did you watch the Bills game?
Yeah.
Oh, we watched it together. It was a long day.
Oh, it's so long.
Yes,
Took
that's
forever.
the longest day. Yeah, the Bills playing at night. And even tomorrow they'll play in the dark. It's like, come on.
Actually, tomorrow's perfect.
4:30?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, we still got to wait. That's a longer wait than last week.
No, it's not. Well, yeah, it's another day. Yeah, wait a second. What are you talking about? No, it's another day. They would be playing, seemingly in 1 hour, but
But it'll
No.
be 4:30.
Yeah.
That's
that's
I'm good
fine.
with that.
Yeah, that's fine. But the reason we have the home playoff game tomorrow, obviously, is because of the result of Sunday night's game, which was a stress-free, easy-peasy 60 minutes of football.
Nope. But it was fun, and I wasn't worried.
No? I don't know. I can't remember if I was worried or not.
We kept it one score.
Yeah. And then the Hardy punt return.
Was huge.
Is it the longest punt return in Bills history? 95, 96 yards?
96.
Yep. Longest punt return in Bills history. And the Bills offense could already move the ball before that point. But it seemed like that was the
They just
in the
weren't
game.
scoring.
Right. They just weren't scoring. But that was the foomp. It's a tie game now. And boy, what a tale of two halves from Miami. Or if you want to put it this way, the Bills defense.
Yeah.
In the first half, Miami had 100 rushing yards. The second half, they had 7 rushing yards.
Something like that.
Tua threw for a season-low 173 yards. In the second half, Miami went punt, 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 interception to end the game. I mean, wow.
That's pretty good.
That's just incredibly solid from the Bills' defense.
With a bunch of backups.
Yep. Now, granted, Miami had a bunch of backups all over
That's
the field.
true. That's true.
But if you're going to play backup on backup, back up. I think.
Don't get too close.
That's right. But, I mean, really, though, if you're going to say, oh, their guys were out, well, our guys are out, too.
Yeah.
We played the whole second half basically without Terrell Dotson, and Balin Spector came in and helped
He was
seal
awesome.
the run game up. He was great. Taylor Rapp, of course, makes the game-sealing interception, gets hurt on that play, and is out for tomorrow's game.
But, hey, putting your body on the line.
And it was great. It worked just fine. Gabe Davis hurt his knee. He's out tomorrow. Those are the only 2 guys that are completely out. Questionable are Dotson and Douglas, who Rasul got hurt. Was it the beginning of the second half? End of the first half. Either way, like around that time frame in the game.
End of the first half,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
Tried to come back in, and Cam Lewis told, no, I got you. And the Bills' defense certainly did. They were great.
Just fine.
The Josh Allen guy was pretty good again. Yes, he turned the ball over 3 times. Like, we could talk about it till the snow melts. Oh, see?
It might be a while.
We could talk about it till then.
That's a long time.
359 yards passing, touchdown, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, duh. Still pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Run game, he did all right. Cook did okay. Offensive line did all right. Christian Wilkins was a force. And Christian Wilkins, again, tried to grab his junk. Yep. And he was a belligerent guy last night against the Chiefs, Christian Wilkins. He stinks.
I think he likes Josh Allen.
Who doesn't? You know what? He's like, if all these people are going to fawn over him, so am I. You know what? Oh, boy. So, anyway, the Bills come away with a win, and 21-14. And I think you're kind of right, though. At the end of the game, yeah, I understand it was 21-14, but it didn't feel like that. It felt like we got in there.
We're good.
We didn't just slip away with a win. We got the win.
Yeah.
We're out. Back to back to back to back.
To back.
That's
To
5.
front. To back.
And then back up one more.
To front.
Now we're at 4 again?
Yeah.
Okay, 4 in a row AFC East champions. See what I was doing there? Couple notes from the season for the offense and defense, I think. Keep doing this. Going into the playoffs. Josh Allen, this guy we're going to continually talk about all the time because he's pretty good, averages 345 yards of offense in the playoffs. That's an NFL best for a quarterback minimum 5 starts.
Ever?
Yes.
Not bad.
The Bills.
He can do better.
Yeah. 346 tomorrow. That'll go up. The Bills at home, 14-4 all time in the playoffs, 14-3 until last year. Ugh. Here's an odd one. Sean McDermott. 10-1 when the temperature is 32 or lower.
What was the one?
The Cincinnati game last year. The playoffs. Yeah.
Why'd you bring it up?
I'm an asshole.
Ooh, hey now. All right, a little bit more on the defense. They're just really good. Last couple games, 16.8 points per game given up. That's pretty good. 277 yards per game given up. That's also pretty good. You keep a team under 300 on average, you're going to win. Well, we've won 5 in a row.
Yeah.
So there's that right
bad.
there. 5 straight stops to end the game last week. We touched on that already. That was just awesome. Oh, you know what? You know who's not a all-pro this year? Everyone on the Bills except Taron Johnson. But you know who should have been an all-pro maybe more than anybody on the team?
Ed Oliver.
Ed Oliver. That's right. 65
awesome.
QB pressures this year.
Yeah.
I don't know who the other 2 defensive tackles are that got in line in front of him,
I
and
don't
that's
care
fine.
who it is.
They're
Yeah.
probably fine. But he made his money this year. Good for him.
He's underpaid now.
You're probably right. No, exactly. Oh, yeah.
I was not happy with the contract when they signed him, and he's crazy.
Yeah, it was a little.
I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, we weren't sure really how to take it. Like, are we really going to pay this guy that much money? We just let Edmonds walk for a crap ton of money. We knew we were going to try to fill the void in his spot, and instead we just promoted Terrell Bernard, who has been,
awesome.
as we've talked about many times, nothing short of amazing in that spot. Yeah, all right. Well, cool. So the Bills, they're in the playoffs. They play tomorrow.
What a week.
Yes.
Crazy weather week.
Yes.
Did you lose power?
No.
Oh, really?
Nope, never lost power.
I lost it, but I found it.
How long were you out for?
10 hours.
Aaron?
I had power. Thanks, Jimmer.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thanks a lot.
My
Jim.
dad on O'Brien Road was out of power for not 1, not 2, but 30 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, O'Brien Road was shut right down. Well, the poles fell down in Sheridan. And
Oh,
then
yeah, I
he
saw
lives on.
that.
He gets his power from the backside, from the Chapin end, but it was all messed up. Anyway, Dad, I'm glad
Why?
you got power.
It got cold.
Yeah.
It was 54 in my apartment.
Oof.
And you know what? You know where to go when it's cold in the room? You go to the corner because it's usually 90 degrees.
That was a thinker.
Oh no. I really hope they win tomorrow and you can come up with more bad jokes next week. Hey, look, we're on TV. Look up. There it is. You just said 90 degrees. I feel like I'm watching Spaceballs. When is now? No, now is then. All right. So anyway, if you don't know, Jimmer has also gone on vacation to Madagascar. He's going to hang out with all the animals. He's also at work. But anyway, we're still going to do a little Jives with Jimmer.
All right.
So it's time for Jives.
With Jimmer!
It's time for Jive with Jim. Here's Jimmer. He's a pretty smart guy.
I just wanted to hear the song. You want to go over here? No, Jimmer would sit here. Never mind. Anyway,
What do we got, Jimmer?
the Steelers come into town tomorrow, 10-7.
How?
I don't know.
No. What are they? What division are they in? The North? Third place in the AFC North. The North sent 3 teams to the playoffs. Cleveland, Baltimore, Pittsburgh. Cleveland's already out. They got smoked yesterday.
man.
Oh my God, 45-14. They got housed. With starting quarterback, as we all would have predicted when the Bills were obviously going to play the Steelers in the first round of the playoffs this year, Mason Rudolph.
Drafted the same year as Josh Allen.
Yep. That's crazy. A couple rankings for you. They are 25th in overall offense,
Sounds about right.
21st in overall defense.
How are they in the playoffs?
That's what I'm saying. They looked horrible like at the very beginning of the year, and then it was like, don't look now, and they were 6-3 or 6-2.
Yeah.
Tomlin, man. Guy's amazing.
And that defense made turnovers.
Oh, the defense. That's how they beat Baltimore. A guy who's not playing tomorrow in T.J. Watt, who was probably going to be the defensive player of the year.
Thank goodness.
That he's the defensive player of the year?
That he's not playing.
I was like, I'm sure he's excited about that.
Good for his family.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Watt was tremendous this year, and yet he got hurt in the rain game that really meant nothing for Baltimore last Saturday.
Why was he even playing?
They were already up, the game wasn't. Once they got up in the game was over.
Yeah.
Especially in that weather. I don't know. He jumped in the air, got clipped by his own guy, has a leg sprain of some sort, and knee sprain, and why? I agree. He's your best player on your team overall, and they can run the ball all right though, offensively.
All right. They run in volume.
Yeah. They are still a little old school, try to push it down your throat kind of team. Well, you kind of have to be if Mason Rudolph's your quarterback.
Yeah.
Oof. Take the under in passing yards, I guess. Unless he hits a big one to Pickens, which isn't going to happen. One big note for Pittsburgh, Minka Fitzpatrick is healthy. He's pretty good. So the Bills will have that to contend with. Anything else they got to contend with? Ugly Steelers uniforms, maybe?
Yeah.
No, they're not that great. The white ones, I don't really care for them.
Are they wearing white?
I would assume so. We're wearing a blue. Either we're going to have a white at home. We never wear white at home.
I don't know. I think it's an advantage if you're wearing white in the snow.
Well, they should wear their home. Both teams should wear their home colors, and nobody gets an advantage. Black on blue. That'd look weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not into it. Well, I did a lot of research, and that's all I've got on Pittsburgh.
Pretty good.
It's Jimmer's thing. I mean,
I don't know how he does it.
lots of time. He spends lots of time. I wasn't spending lots of time on it. Just know that they're in the playoffs, and the Bills play them tomorrow, and it's a 2.5-hour car ride to the Pittsburgh Zoo.
I've never been.
The Pittsburgh Zoo? It's pretty good.
I heard it's great.
It's a big lap, basically. They got penguins. That's why they got a hockey team called the Pittsburgh Penguins, because of the zoo. they built this zoo, and they're like, hurry up, get a hockey team after these guys. So, 10-7, bloody, 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 bloody. Although they did what they needed to do at the end of the season to make the playoffs. So
Indeed.
Good for them. But I hope
a team who was sitting all their starters, which we couldn't do back in 2003, 4.
Yeah.
Against those Steelers.
Against those very
Steelers, yeah.
same players too. That's the crazy part. It was against the same Pittsburgh team. Mason Rudolph would have been like 8 years old, and he beat us. Actually, it wasn't Tommy Maddox.
It might have been.
Mikey Edwards or somebody's gonna come out and tell us who the quarterback was. Who was the running back?
Parker.
Willie Parker?
Willie Parker, yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
That's the only part that I remember because he ran for like 200 something.
And we also needed like the Jets to lose to the Broncos, and they did.
It happened.
Yeah.
And it
Everything
happened.
happened except
Yep.
for us winning.
Yep. And Bledsoe, we shit the bed. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Well, thanks, Jim. Yeah. He's probably he's going to go back and watch the tape and probably quit. These guys made a mockery of what I do. Oh, well. Speaking of mockeries,
Yeah.
this guy makes a mockery of the show every week.
Are you kidding me?
It's time for a Q&A
With Dubla!
With the lay. Are you ready to play with the lay? Here's double A.
Hi, Double A.
Hey, cheers.
How was your
How
night
are you?
last night?
Oh, it's great.
Okay.
That's it. That's all you get.
Oh, yeah, I didn't expect anything more than
I
that.
wasn't planning on answering questions. I was just going to ask questions.
Okay, well,
Well, that's your job.
That's what the segment's called.
where does the door?
The one to the bathroom or the one to get out?
No,
of?
it's the name of the segment. Where's the door?
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
All right, so we're just play a little stupid game.
I'm in.
All right.
I have a list of all the playoff quarterbacks.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to pick two. You're going to tell me who is more Who is better suited for playoff football?
Now, are we discrediting the 2 games that were played already?
No, I am going to start with those 2.
Those 2 will be easy.
And then whoever you pick as the winner, I'm going to then move them against the next person.
Ah.
So we're basically creating a ranking without having to do 1 through 13 from memory. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Who is more suited for playoff football, Joe Flacco or Tua Tagovailoa?
Oh, Flacco.
Flacco won it, so I'll go with Flacco.
All right. Who is better, Flacco or Mason Rudolph?
Flacco.
Yeah. Why not? What was the pause, Josh?
Who is more suited, Flacco or Baker Mayfield?
Flacco.
Flacco? This guy just lost yesterday.
I know, but Mayfield's never been there.
To playoffs? Sure he has. Cleveland.
Hasn't won one.
Flacco.
We're sticking Flacco, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
The former Browns QB who could have lost in the first round.
That's right. How about Flacco or Jordan Love?
I'm getting sick of saying Flacco.
Jordan Love.
All right, we'll do it.
Jordan Love?
Yep.
All right.
I love him.
I did not expect Flacco to get that far. All right. Let's do Jordan Love or Jared Goff.
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 Goff is more suited for the playoffs. Let's do Goff or Jalen Hurts.
Right now?
Yep.
Goff. Hurts is Hurts.
Yeah. Now we're getting to the hard stuff.
I don't know, Hurts has won a few.
What was that move?
Nice move.
I don't know what that
You were
was.
very
What if I want to
excited.
say Hurts?
What's that?
I
Hurts?
want to say Hurts.
Go ahead.
What did you say?
Not Hurts.
So I have to do a tiebreaker?
Yeah.
Tom?
Jalen Hurts has been to the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
He's going Hurts.
That's fine.
All right, let's go Hurts or Dak Prescott.
Hurts. Prescott hasn't won a playoff game, has he?
One.
One, yeah.
Oh, good job. Hurts.
Prescott. I'm going this year. I'm going based off how I think they're better suited for the playoffs right now.
Your dad might be watching.
I didn't root for the Cowboys.
Tom? Hurts or Prescott?
Prescott.
Prescott it is.
Jerk.
I didn't want to either. It's okay.
All right, how about Prescott or Brock Purdy?
Purdy.
I guess Purdy. He's got a better team. See?
Yeah.
I don't know about quarter. He's got a better team.
I know.
He did, certainly
But you already said it and I already crossed it out.
Okay.
So.
Listen, he can't take that back.
No take backsies.
We're not doing it in pencil here. Brock Purdy or Matt Stafford?
Oh, I don't think the Rams are. I gotta go Purdy.
I guess we're gonna go Purdy, but we're going by quarterback.
I know.
Not team.
I know.
But he's better suited for the playoffs because of what he can do with his team.
What does that mean?
Because his team's better.
But which quarterback? He's asking about the quarterback is better suited for the playoffs.
Depends on how he dresses.
That's true.
We got to see the pregame fit before we can decide.
I'm gonna go Stafford.
Fine, Stafford.
All right.
This is ridiculous.
How about Matt Stafford or C.J. Stroud?
C.J. Stroud. He looked great yesterday.
According to what happened yesterday, yeah, I guess.
Okay. How about C.J. Stroud or Patrick Mahomes?
Patrick
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
That was easy. Mahomes or Allen?
I got to go with Mahomes. Allen hurts, but
No, we already
he's
eliminated
won,
him.
I know. He's won 2 Super Bowls. He's got 12 playoff wins.
Right now, I think the better quarterback is Allen.
Ooh. So we have a disagreement. Tom?
Tom's like, why the hell are you doing this to me?
I know.
Here's
You
doing it.
know you go Josh Allen every time.
That's
right?
right.
All right.
All right.
And-
Sorry, Joshy.
He doesn't mind to the refs like LeBron James.
And Allen or Jackson?
Allen.
Allen
Jackson will screw up.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
All right. Sounds like we don't have a bias in us at all.
These are just facts, people. Duh.
All right, I've got a couple of dumb jokes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody's got to have them.
How much room is needed for fungi to grow?
As much room as possible.
Yes.
Bam! Fungi, mushroom. Oh, Mary.
Where do you go when you've been in a peekaboo accident? I see you.
The ICU.
You're welcome.
That's it? Oh my gosh. Deplorable. Deplorable. Before we get into quick picks, Cleveland got thrashed by Houston yesterday. Houston looks every bit the part, at least for one game in the playoffs.
Stroud looks good.
Yep.
Defense looked good.
Defense,
Flacco looked.
What happened to Cleveland's
good.
D?
I don't know.
They didn't get a single sack yesterday.
Really?
No.
Myles Garrett didn't have a sack, a pressure, a tackle for loss, a batted ball. I mean,
Nothing.
that's their stud.
Look, and
and he did nothing.
And their defensive backfield. I mean, they were getting beat by Dalton Schultz down the field. Exactly. I just learned his name yesterday. That was just woofa. What about KC Miami last night?
It was
Miami's
exactly what I expected.
What I thought.
Yeah.
And
It was exactly what I expected.
In Miami's defense, still did an okay job.
4 field goals?
They kept them in the game.
Yeah, I mean, they gave up a ton of yards.
Right.
But they were able to stop them in the.
But they kept them in the game,
Yeah.
and that Miami's offense just could not do squat. That was terrible.
F that.
Ah,
Yeah.
what's that, Aaron?
I said F that.
F that. Brought to you by Crino Music, 811 Central Avenue, 366-4800 at Crino Music. We know music. Who is open tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So go get your shopping done early, folks. He's not closing early because of the Bills game. I just want everybody to know that. He wanted me to tell everybody that and see what their responses were. It's Martin Luther King Day tomorrow. That's why he's closing early.
Yes.
Cool, let's do some picks.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for quick picks.
All right.
I don't have Jim, so I had to pull out the phone.
Oh, yeah? Well, how about this? Packers plus 7.5 at the Cowboys.
Where's the rest of the information?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I have to start.
Yeah,
Oh,
Joe's
that's
not here.
right. Stupid setup. All right. So I think it's got to be the Cowboys because they're a better team, but I really think the Packers are going to give them a hard time. I think it's closer than people think. Like, it's a field goal game, Cowboys win.
I think the Cowboys are going to win, but I would love to see them lose.
Yeah.
I think this has the chance to have the funniest outcome of the weekend, because if Dallas loses, you know that McCarthy's shit-canned tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Like, that to me brings like the funniest
And a
outcome.
phone call to Bill Belichick's the next
Yeah,
day.
absolutely. Absolutely agree.
That's-
And the Packers, I mean, they offensively have been
Awesome.
pretty good.
But their defense is horrible.
Are they?
Yeah.
I do love their quarterback.
I mean, I think the one team will win.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good pick.
Okay. Damn it, Dave. All right, tonight, Rams getting three. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Jimmer, where are you? At Detroit.
This one's tough because Detroit at the beginning of the season and at the very end of the season was good, and they were really bad in the middle.
It's odd.
And so for me it depends on which one shows up. I think part of the problem in the middle of the season was Amon St. Brown was out, and I think that's how they're like built from him in. So he needs to be there to build everything else inside.
Him being gone disrupted them enough.
Yeah. It was like when Miami didn't have Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
Their whole system of offense runs through Hill.
Yeah.
I think it's the same with Amon St.
Amon-Ra.
Ra St. Brown. So he's there. I'm going Detroit.
Whoa. I'm interested because of the quarterback situation.
Yep.
You know, traded for each other.
Yep.
First time in NFL history, the opposing quarterbacks of their former teams are playing each other.
In a playoff?
Like in like a direct.
In any game or just a playoff?
In the playoffs.
Oh, playoff.
Yep. Playing each other's opposite team
Yeah.
against each other.
Yep.
Is that?
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's in Detroit, right?
It is in Detroit. First home playoff game in like 100 years.
I'm rooting for Detroit because, yeah.
I don't think
Well,
they-
it's the first home playoff game ever at Ford Field.
Because
'cause
Stafford,
I can't even think of one.
No.
no, Stafford was never in one.
He was in a couple of away.
Okay.
Yeah, they've never played a home playoff game at that stadium, which Ford Field opened in like the early 2000s.
Which is why they traded Stafford, and hey, it's worked out for both teams.
Yeah, it's fine.
Go Detroit.
Yeah, I think Detroit will probably win. The Rams are pretty frisky, but meh.
Where'd they come from?
The Rams?
They were horrible at the beginning of the year.
That's what I
All
mean.
of a sudden they're in the playoffs?
Frisky.
I think it's because their defense kind of shored up.
Okay.
Because the offense has always kind of been there. I mean, they're not amazing, but it's always good enough. But it was the defense was so bad at the beginning, and then they somehow they improved it.
And Aaron Donald is still really good.
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
Yep. Tomorrow night, Philly giving 3 at Tampa Bay.
This one's tough because the Eagles have not looked good.
No, but neither is Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay's looked good
Better.
enough.
They've looked better.
Better and good enough. But so you've got a team that was here and a team that was here, and now they're kind of like come together about the same. I think this game is a toss-up. I don't. It's a tie. Oh, they can't have
There's
ties.
no ties.
Then it's a tie. Oh, no tie.
Wait a second. Stop tying yourself.
All right, I'm going to go back up to my backup, and then we'll back up.
So,
Tampa.
okay. Oh, you said it. I thought you said, never mind. I got nothing. I really got nothing on that one.
I don't know either.
I'm going to go Philly just because they're
technically they're the more talented team.
right.
Oh, sure.
I
No
know
A.J. Brown.
They've been down.
No A.J. Brown either. And Hurts is hurt.
Hurts. I'm going to go Philly just because they've been there before.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield hasn't.
I just feel like,
It's in Philly.
no, it's in Tampa.
It's in Tampa.
Remember, Philly's a wild card team.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Tampa. I think they got it.
I'm going to go with Tampa only for the fact that they've looked not as bad as Philly has down the stretch. Tampa had a great 4 games, horrible last 2 games of the year.
Yep.
Still got away with a win to win the division.
Yep.
But Philly they got slaughtered by the Giants last
know.
week. Awful game.
And it's across the board. Like it's not just one thing is bad. It's all across the
All facets of the game. Yeah.
Ever since they beat the Bills.
Yeah. Well, and even that, we should have won that game.
Exactly.
We should have won
You
that
think if they lose, there's a way Sirianni gets fired?
Yeah.
No. Not this year.
Philly's pretty weird.
No, he would get one more year. You're right. One more year.
Because of injuries and
Yes.
whatnot.
Oh,
I think next year he'll get fired.
Okay. Well, in 2025, we'll revisit this. Okay.
Is that it?
Nope. Bills minus 10 against the Steelers.
That's right. This game worried me if we had to play through
Today?
The bad weather. I mean, tomorrow's still supposed to be cold and windy, but like without the excess of snow, I think it pushes us back towards that minus 10 number. But when I placed my bet on Friday, I picked the under.
Wait, you gamble?
Of everything. Yeah, a little bit. The under on everything for the Bills-Steelers game, expecting, bad
weather.
really bad weather. And now I can't get out of it, so F that again. But anyways, long story short, Bills win. I'm going 28-13.
That covers the spread.
Yes, it does.
I think the Bills are going to win, but I think it's going to be close.
Because of what? The vaunted Steelers defense?
Because I think we're going to do some stupid stuff.
Okay.
Turn it over, and 25,
I mean,
24.
Josh doesn't have to do hero ball for this game.
Nobody will. You can't take it out of him.
Nobody will. You're right.
What was the game that Cook ran for 200?
Dallas.
Dallas game.
That's what we need. We need that game against Pittsburgh, where Josh just scores a couple of touchdowns, throws like 180 yards, and no turnovers. That's what I want to see.
I think if you do that, I think that the Allen run game needs to, the design Allen run game needs to be more incorporated.
Yep.
Because they complement, the running games complement each other so well when you have both of them working well, because they could just shut Cook down at the line of scrimmage. But if you have the threat of Allen pulling the ball and taking off himself, you need both of those items. We said 25-24. Oh my gosh. Bills?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to be clear.
That's really close.
Yeah.
When you said it was a close game, I didn't expect one.
Before
A win's a win.
Win is a
W. Before the game was moved, like Steve and I were talking, if whoever gets up 10, like if the Bills get up 2 possessions, the game's over. Like that's the way I feel. And I still feel that because of the way that Pittsburgh's built. I feel like if you get up 2 scores on them, it's over. I think that's the way it's going to be. I'm happy with 21-10. Like, get me in, get out, move on to next week. No matter what, you're going to have a short week because it's a game on a freaking Monday.
Yeah.
So,
Man, they got to put us on Sunday if we win, right?
yeah.
Not by law,
Well,
What kind of law?
NFL law.
Football law? You know they wanted to move the game to Atlanta and have it played today?
I did hear that.
really?
That's what the NFL wanted to do.
And I said no. It's staying here. We're playing Monday at 4:30.
Thanks, Josh.
And Roger said, okay.
They tried to make it go to Georgia, but you said no. This is terrible.
Where are you, Jimmer?
I know. We need. Please save us. Although we're inside and very warm, so
Yes.
I'm very comfortable.
Jimmer's outside.
Maybe he texted me. He goes, "I'm being set free." Oh, that Jimmer, always in the chains of bondage.
It's none of our business, Billy.
Doesn't mean what you think it means. It doesn't always mean what you think it means.
That was a good way to finish the show.
Yeah, you know what I think it means? That the Bills are going to win tomorrow.
Yes, go Bills.
Go
Go
team.
Bills!